Hey guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Virgo for November 2021. Keep in mind this message is general, my friends, so take it how it resonates for you. Disregard the rest. Go about today. And no matter what messages do come through today, it's still up to you, your active free will, the choices you make, and the steps you take in this world to get whatever your fulfillment it is. To me, that's personal freedom, it's personal power, and it's something only you can do because this power lies at the tips of your fingers and at the soles of your feet. So, my friends, use it wisely. A huge shout out to all my subscribers. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you feel like you'd like to stick around, you want to see more after you watch this, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. And guys, if you like it, help me out, smash the button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. So also, one more little bit of housekeeping. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can now at grassroots_evolution_tarot, and I'll put that in the description box just in case you're interested. So there will be more content over there. So we're going to get into this. I have the Keeper of the Light Oracle here. I have the Night, Heaven and Earth Tarot. I wanted to say Night and Day. I don't have that one, and I think I've seen it somewhere, but I think I've seen it somewhere, and I wanted it, but it was very dark, and now I think I keep saying it wrong, so maybe that's a cue to me from Spirit. So I also have the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and I have the Earth Magic Oracle with me. So we're going to get a little bit of spiritual advice, and before I do that, I'm going to call in my team of light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, any of your spirit guides who would be here for the highest good of all of us watching. Ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. We have to use me as a clearest channel possible, delivering you messages that are only for your highest good. So it's really important for me to get that out, but this was already coming. I called in Spirit getting ready for your reading because the energy that I was getting was very, very strange, and I feel like this is this Chernobyl energy. This is the Keeper of the Light Oracle, and your physical body is what I heard, but this says express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Now we are in Scorpio season as well, guys, so that is already kind of what I heard is off the charts a little bit. The sexual energy is high and a big change and transformation, but this life force energy, this isn't just about sexual energy. This is about what brings you joy back into your worlds, my friends. If you are experiencing kind of a lack of passion right now in your world, figure out ways to kind of get that going. For some of you, what I heard is just dance, like you can play it on whatever you have, you can even use your phone as a controller and just move around, put your favorite song on, dance around your house, because dancing really engages us. It also does this kind of the music and the vibration, they feed our soul, they cleanse our energy, and getting our body that body movement really helps to release stagnant energy. So for some of you guys, whatever you like to do, whether it's just for fun, whether it's exercise, get up and move your body, because I also feel like when we move our body, when we express our joy in a physical way, we're engaging our body in this process and living on this earth. Like, we are spiritual beings, but this body, it's got sensual pleasure for a reason, to make this earth plane and all the lessons that we have to learn a little bit more worth it. Okay, so we have Paul the Venetian too with experiencing grace, and you have Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance. Right away, what I heard about this is if you're waiting for the ball to drop or the other shoe to fall, my friends, we need to cut that out and stop it. I have been, what I heard is, I've done this before, okay? My birds are psycho right now as well, if you can hear them. They're out and about flying around there, and they're just chitty-chatty. But if you've had experiences where this is like self-sabotage getting in your way because something actually is good, or you're feeling comfortable for once and you're excited because, wow, I'm happy, and then all of a sudden we're waiting because you're like, yeah, but this never lasts, what's coming? You can't live life like that. We need to experience life in this present. So get your ass moving is what I heard. Get your body moving in ways that feel safe and comfortable to you. If this, what I heard, is pushing past barriers and moving your butt into exercise, start with a walk. Start with 5 minutes, whatever you can do, and then turn around. Set a timer on your phone, stick it in your pocket. Or, go for a walk. Time yourself. And then each week, time yourself a little bit more. You're going to find you're probably doing a little faster, and you're going to start feeling better. Make it part of your routine. If, you get up in the morning, eat your breakfast, and get out for a half an hour walk, it's something that you can do that isn't going to, give you acid reflux or heartburn or anything like that, because you're not doing something strenuous, but you are moving, you are getting fresh air in your lungs, and you're starting to ingest water, okay? So it is very important as well. I feel like with this experiencing grace, it says share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Share your gifts. Don't keep that in. And if you felt like you've been sort of stuck in a prison, I see darkness, or I see light around a person in the darkness. So it's kind of like your shadow and you're surrounded by light, but there's like a rock cave or rock walls on you. And this could be, I heard, very protective energy. You could be very protective, or you could feel like the weight of the friggin' world is on your shoulders. When that happens, it friggin' sucks, right? This is kind of really depressing, really defeatist, because you feel like, well, how am I going to get the hell out of here? To know that that's not real. You're not really in a cave or in a cage. That you need to move your body to start building up the endorphins and letting your body get those mood boosting hormones going. For any of you guys who do suffer from depression, I heard medication for some of you. If you aren't on medication, and if it's very severe, you may want to talk to your doctor and figure out like what is right for you. Others of you, before you do that, start exercising, get moving, get your heart rate up, because it'll do wonders for you. And I heard in a safe way. So if you're at a point where your health is not great, you may also want to talk to your doctor about safe ways for you to do it. There's chair exercises as well on YouTube. People, even for senior people or elderly people, there are different, or mobility, right, issues. There's different things that we can do. And I heard also remember to modify. Don't go right away thinking that you have to be doing some pile jumping craziness, okay? If you can't do it, there's alternate ways. What I'm hearing is jumping jacks, okay? Instead of jumping in the air, if you can't do it, plant your feet on the ground and open your arms. And as you open your arms, so let's say this way, I'm going to move this leg out. Bring it back in, other leg out. There's X, just keep one in. It's going to lower your impact on your knees. It's going to lower the impact on your body, but you're still going to get a sweat. So I think the thing is, what I heard is it's more about endurance and moving through this, okay? The bottom of the deck before I move on. I almost forgot here. Lord Ganesh, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. And that's for sure. Because I feel like with this life force, that's where it's removing those obstacles, because we get so much more confidence in ourselves when we're moving our body. And what I want to show you at the bottom of the deck was Diana, but also under here was Kali Ma. And the last one I want to show you, oh my god, I grabbed two, because I grabbed Lady Venus, Isis, and Faith right here. Healing is also at the bottom with Sanat Kumara, and that's the last one I'm going to show you for real, with light activation. But there is a really big importance right now in focusing your intention. What do you want to do? What do you want to focus on? And if we struggle with getting things done, give ourselves a small list, right? Shower, get dressed, eat breakfast. Or eat breakfast, go for a walk, and then continue on your day. And as you get that into routine, you can start adding more goals into that. But it says think about what you desire, set yourselves high, and expect the best outcome. Because if we get that self-sabotage energy, we're expecting it not to work, well, we're going to find ways for it to not to work. So if we're trying to eat healthy, but we're self-sabotaging and we think that, well, it doesn't matter because it's not going to work anyway, we're probably going to go to McDonald's, right? But if we know that, you know what, consistency and effort, it's going to pay off, there's that whole thing like skinny tastes better, but there's places where, yeah, it does, because honestly, you start thinking about what this stuff does to your body and how you feel afterwards, and it's a whole lot easier not to do it. It doesn't mean that once in a while you're not going to, but it's going to lessen how much you want to do this. And this, I heard, is about changing our thoughts and changing our behaviors, changing our motives. Callie being here is about facing our fears. And I gotta say, for some of us, if you're like resonating with this movement thing, for some of us, what are we coping with? What were we doing? Because everybody eats, right? And this could be other kinds of addiction. This could be other codependencies, right? I'll use food because everybody has to eat, and it's one of those safe drugs that people be like, oh, there's stuff on YouTube about mukbanging, which is almost like, if you like it, cool. It's nice to see different food around the world, but it's also like, well, for some people who have problems binge eating, it's really, really triggering because it's glorifying a practice that is really, really unhealthy. And this is about finding our portions and saying you can still have it, not to make yourself go to that extreme where you're going to eat that much and binge that much, but this is on a lot of different things. What were you trying to fill up inside to even get to that point? And I mean, this is your place to soar, is kind of challenging yourself to find and acknowledge those missing pieces or those holes. And I mean, I can say this from experience, right? Like what really does something taste like? Well, I don't know, maybe it felt like something shitty that happened earlier on in the day, and this is how you coped. Or maybe it's something that you don't even know. You don't even know why you feel shitty. So whatever that is, again, I'm seeing this like crouched, feet on the ground, but in fetal position, like this, naked person. And it's like not showing me, it's genderless, okay? Sexless, just being trapped. And this is where it's like, but if we hold on to whatever this is, we are creating our own little prison. And if we decide that we're going to move, eventually those walls are going to crack. So dance, my friends. Spirit's wanting me to say I do beach body programs, and I really love Shanti. I've been doing Let's Get Up for a while, and a long time ago he has a program called Size. I've been doing that lately, and they're dance moves. Autumn Calabrese does one called Country Heat, if you like country. And you know what? It's half an hour. It gets you moving, and it's hard as heck. May have you swearing at times, but it gets you moving, and it's fun. And eventually, you're not even paying attention to that you're getting sweat on, because you're moving your body. And afterwards, how much better you feel is amazing. So if it's resonated with you, get up and move, because you're the one who has the magic touch. You're the one who can create the magic just by what you do in this earth plane, my friends. And it says your dreams, visions, or goals are becoming reality. Again, stay focused. You're going to be getting some downloads and understandings. Lady Venus says truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming into heaven and the astral realms. And baby, have faith. Okay, have faith that what you need and what you want in this world, what is for your best and highest outcome, will come. Sometimes we don't get what we want, okay? But maybe that's because we wanted that crappy cheeseburger from McDonald's, but we settled and made one at home, and it was so much better. So have faith, stay calm, trust your process, my friends. It says, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world, and keep your light where if you see someone around you sucking or dimming your energy, you have faith in yourself and see this for what it is. Go, every time I'm around this person, there's a fly in here, it likes to drive me nuts. But every time I'm around this person, or every time I do this, it kind of drains my energy. For some of you, what I heard is some black or snowflake obsidian. So this is actually my son's. This is snowflake obsidian. My husband stole mine and takes it to work, which I'm kind of glad about, but at the same time, like, oh, where's mine? And this is my other son's. It's called Silver Sheen Obsidian, which is black obsidian, but a little bit different and a lot more grounding and protective. So for some of you, if you want to hold that in your pocket when you walk around, I think it's really going to help you to ward off negative energies, as well as what I heard is onyx on the heart. I haven't worn it in a long time, but for a long time I bought this big black onyx pendant, and I wore it around my neck for the longest time, over my heart, and I was going through some rough times in my life, and I really didn't realize how much it helped. And then when I take it off and put it away for extended periods of time, when I put it back on, literally, like, it fuses with me, kind of like Iron Man, and I feel it like boom, power up. because it grounds me, and it is so grounding. So there's also where if we have a lot going on in our world, when we practice our life force energy, this is also grounding us, because what's it doing? It's making you freaking breathe. You have to pay attention to your breathing. You're going to get water, you're paying attention to your body, and if you are hurting after workouts, try magnesium, or what I heard is creatine, like a performance enhancer. They can really help to loosen your muscles and keep you going on track. So check that out if that resonates for you. But whatever is working for you, you're going to know. You're going to know whatever it is, or whatever fear you need to overcome to make the magic happen. So stay focused, because you are definitely here healing something, and you are being initiated into the light. And it doesn't matter how many times we've been initiated to the light, it's a process every time, because that next level up, that next glow up is massive, and it's huge, and it's glorious, and my friends, it's for you. So I have the Heaven and Earth Tarot. We're going to get some spiritual, or some tarot wisdom. Spirit, what wisdom would you have share here with Virgo, please? Thank you. And you have Temperance in the reverse, so this could be Sagittarius season. I'm going to flip it around, though, because, sorry about the glare. I think this is about balance. Balancing out our heart, balancing out our emotions, balancing out our movement. And if this is also what I heard about getting ourselves out of that dark hole, if we've been stuck there. And it doesn't mean you're stuck there all the time, but this could be just, again, where when you're happy, you're worried because you don't want to go back to that hole. We need to make sure that we're doing things in balance, and we're going after our goals, and we're constantly focusing on self-care and self-love, and making sure that we're putting our self-worth first. We're not accepting relationships. We're not taking, I heard side jobs, or like, there's details here. We're not allowing details to pass. We have self-worth in ourselves, and rather than allowing second-notch people or situations in our life, we're going to stay high frequency and above that. And I heard the words, okay, for some of you, he wrecked me. If you've ever felt like this. So maybe for some of you, she wrecked me. They wrecked me. If you've felt like somebody wrecked you, now's the time we need to pick the pieces up, because it's hard to lose yourself. I've lost myself before, and it is so hard to get yourself back. But when you do it, you'll be thankful for it. So put in the hard work. Again, find out what it is for you that puts a passion here, that makes you joyous to be here, that you're excited to do every single day. For some of you, that's sensual, because that connects us to this earthly, wonderful things. For some of you, as well, as I heard, is our sacral chakra may be blocked. There may be trauma that we're going through as well, what I heard from like sexual trauma in our life. If we've had any of that, this is going to show up in our worlds and in our life, and there may be a way it's manifesting. So this is also where it's like, stay focused and overcome those fears. If you have to talk to your partner about these things, and because there may be situations where for some of you, it's going to interfere with our love life. It's going to interfere with our sexual relationships, because if we've experienced sexual trauma, there's a whole lot of untrusting here. So I definitely feel like whatever you come from this, loyal and wonderful partners will be absolutely understanding of this and help you work through. So if there's people also in your world who, when you do have these conversations with, and if it doesn't have anything to do with that trauma or whatnot, but if you have needs that need to be met, and you're talking and opening up and communicating about this, with this light coming in, Temperance here, we want to do this in balance. So we need to be able to tell people and open up and communicate with them, and these close loved ones in our world, without worrying they're going to blow up or have some toxic reaction and behavior to us. And this isn't, there may be some people who are defensive, that every time we feel like we have a need or we have something, they want to turn it around. And if you can see that on instability, especially I heard unrest as well, when I was shuffling to get this ready too, oh my gosh, it was just flying, like piles of it. And it wasn't ready. Like, it just wasn't ready to come. So there's I heard years of whatever this is. So give yourself grace, okay? Share your gifts with the world. Share your funny with the world. Share your story with the world. And share your story with the people who mean the most to you. Because the thing is, to move forward into a place of infinite abundance, to move forward into a place of bliss and emotional stability and happiness, to remove ourselves from turmoil, this is where our healing, this divine healing, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Once we heal, our shine is going to be tremendous. It's going to be enormous, and you can help other people heal. I am a feminist, and I strongly believe that personal is political. That's why I'm here. That's why I do my channel. That's why I give you guys my experiences, because if I've went through it, chances are someone else out there has too. And I know that there are times where something has helped me heal because someone else shared their story. So share your stories. Don't allow your fear of someone else's reactions to stop you and get in your way. And again, if you see places where you tell people what you need them to hear and they just react horribly, get your ass out of the situation and walk away, okay? Give yourself grace and realize that this was one major transformation and one big learning curve. I heard for some of us, we may have like a codependent thing where this is really super scary to release this, even though we know it may be toxic as shit, because we don't want to lose this energy, but we don't want this energy, and it's not doing us any good if we do feel like we're stuck in the hole, whatever it is. So this is just your personal power wanting to remind you. You have the King of Cups that have come out here. You have swiftness with the Eight of Wands. And you have pleasure with the Six of Cups. There definitely could be a reunion on your rise here with someone. This could be like a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or it could just be somebody who's very in touch with, their masculinity for sure in this. But who is also very aware and understanding of their emotions. And this is also able to, I heard, travel, because it almost looks like he's on a chariot, to think above the emotion. And so if you have gone from a situation where you've had a defensive partner as well, this could be someone new coming in, or this could be a person that you've dealt with before and they may have changed. Trust your intuition, because these messages may be fast. So I heard also you could have some love bombing coming in if it's from somebody from the past who has been defensive. However, if it is a rekindling of a relationship, a rekindling of a friendship, there is some, I feel like, messages of this person feels really, really wonderful and at home and at peace with you, and they want that energy back. But if it's not in a healthy way, you need to stand up and focus on your energy, because the first card that came out here was Temperance in the reverse. So there's twofold, because this could be also, like I said, you don't want to say that the shoe's going to drop, okay? Because in the past, our relationships could have been like that. That's exactly what happened. That we were with somebody, or we were in a situation where they treated us like crap, called us names, tricked us, gaslighted us, cheated on us, whatever it was, okay? And then here they come back, they're like, hey, baby, oh, boom, 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 I missed you. You want to get together tonight? And, like, just this reunion where you've got this, there's, like, I heard toxic claw, or they've got this draw to you, you have this draw to them, that whatever it is, I heard, have the strength to break the cycle. Because the new that will come into your world, this enlightened man, is aware. So this could be a man, this could be a woman, this could be however you identify, okay? I really don't want to use the binary terms of, man or woman. You could be transgender, okay? But even then, it's imposing a label on people. But this energy, okay? This in charge, moving forward, cup in hand. He's going to hold shit close to his heart. But I think that you're going to find a situation in your world where someone may be very, very open and giving with their emotion and very open and giving with their heart. And this is going to put you in a state, in emotional bliss. And in order to get that, we need to trust ourselves, and we need to trust that this situation is not the last situation, because if we put those walls back up on our heart, we're going to sabotage this one. Spirit's reminding me of something. I'm saying, say it. I used to wait until someone would tell me they loved me, and then find the worst, deepest, darkest pit of my soul and tell them, to almost test, you still gonna love me? I think that pertains to this in a way, and don't be like me, okay? I stopped doing that, I hope. But then it would be like every time I'd feel like I was happy, this bad feeling in me would self-question whether I was worth or worthy this, and that this is going to end, so why not sabotage it? I think this is our place to shine, my friends, and move past out of that. So at the bottom you have the Princess of Swords. It could have been in the reverse, but I'm going to hold it upright because I feel like you're learning a lot. This could be an air sign too, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but honestly, rather than signs, this is more just about your understandings and moving forward and your insight here. So again, like I said before, get your butt moving, because when we exercise, when we move our body, it gives us a lot more confidence in ourselves. So one last parting message as a little advice from the Earth Magic Oracles, please, Spirit. Okay, so you have a few. You get reflection with the winter solstice. And this is also that shortest day thing. It's like there is an importance to the stillness and of the night as well, as what I heard. You have forest. Interesting too with breathe. And very two different seasons here. One full of life and leaves and oxygen, and the other one seemingly barren but beautiful, right? Beautiful in this stillness. Could also be timing for you as well. I heard like release ceremony for some of you during the winter solstice. This may be really a time to just really work on you, man. Work on you. And during this time, light a candle at solstice and be really willing to, I heard forget, but really release, so that you don't have to think about it, so that you do forget, because it's just no longer in the back of your mind. It's no longer something that's crossing you or crossing your paths anymore. So you have emergence with dragonfly, you have fire and passion, and you have dawn and new beginnings. And when I was pre-shuffling, rainbows at the bottom, when I was pre-shuffling this, new moon kept coming up with promise. There's something new on the horizon, right? Something new. There's a lot of passion coming to you, and this could even just be, again, like a sexual relationship. But it's time for you to emerge. It's time for you to come out of the depths of the darkness, because dragonflies, they're kind of like little nymph things, right? Little wormy things in the water, and they come out and they got wings. So are you. Let your wings out. Get out of that murk. Get out of that mess. And when you come out flamboyant. Come out large. Come out larger than life. And come out you and wholly you, full in your sovereignty, my friends. That's the message I have. Expect the blessings that this world has to offer, because there are blessings. There are many, many blessings. And they're yours now. They're yours for the taking. So follow your passion. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.